traveling to over 6 countries in 8 months, living out of a suitcase your whole life, running different businesses. But here's the truth. The key to staying in shape and actually optimizing your health is not about motivation. If you feel like life is just chaos, your motivation is ruined, and you feel like every day you need some life support, I've been there. In fact, I've been there a lot. Traveling to over 6 countries in 8 months, living out of a suitcase your whole life is in a suitcase, running different businesses. But here's the truth. The key to staying in shape and actually optimizing your health is not about motivation. It's all about anchoring yourself in with the right systems, your habits, because your habits determine your behavior determine your action, and then your action determine your goals. Hi, I'm Nika. I help equestrian women all over the world not only get into shape, but actually stay in shape. Not because of their goals, because I teach them systems that are easy to follow so that you can stay in shape for the rest of your life on autopilot. Today, I'm going to share with you 3 anchor points that I do no matter where in the world, no matter what age I am, that help me not only stay in shape, but prioritize my health. Anchor number 1 is a system about morning routine. This is not one of those videos where I'm going to tell you to sit down and meditate for an hour, followed by a lovely yoga session and have a personal chef. I mean, that would be the dream. No, this is a practical morning ritual that genuinely will help you with bloat, will kickstart your metabolism, and most importantly, set your mind and body up for the day. 3 things we need as women who are on the go the whole time and wanting to achieve something impactful in our lives. So the first thing I will do is that morning coffee will only be drank after I've had a morning lemon water. So freshly squeezed lemon into some warm water, not cold. And I'm going to have this before I have my morning coffee to help regulate my body, make sure that I can take on whatever life has to throw at me that day, no matter what client or horse is going to come at me or what's going to happen in traffic or unexpected things that happen with life, is breath work. I do a 2 to 3 minute breath work routine for my gut. This is an absolute game changer. So many of us don't understand the benefits of our gut health. Your gut health determines how you think, determines how you function, determines your immune system, it determines how you react, it determines your hormonal health. The list goes on and on and on. Number 2 in the non-negotiables, and a system that guarantees to work. This means that you don't have to count calories. This means that you don't have to be someone who weighs every piece of gram out, because let's face it, for someone who travels the world, for someone who hasn't got access to a consistent kitchen or routine, that's impossible to do. So when it comes to nutrition, to keep it simple, 3 meals a day, and with every single meal of food, whole foods. One step further, make sure, especially as a woman, that you are having at least a fistful, make a fist with me right now, of protein that is on your plate with those 3 meals. That is step 1. The second step is don't avoid carbs. We need carbohydrates. Guess what else we need? We need healthy fats. Don't fall for the whole cholesterol and fats. It's all a bunch of finish the rest. The main thing you can do here is add in healthy fats, add in your avocado, add in some MCT oil to your coffee. Okay, so you've got your fistful of protein, you have your fistful of carbohydrate, you need to be having 2 fistfuls of vegetables on your plate. Please don't roll your eyes and say, Nika, how can you have vegetables for breakfast? I actually did this when I was in Australia, and I was working with riders and their horses, and they were telling me what they were having for breakfast, which was genuinely a croissant or some cereal, or maybe a piece of toast with some butter on it. And I said, right, just for 2 days, I want you to have the rule that I'm teaching you here: a fistful of protein, a fistful of carb, 2 fistfuls of veggies. 2 days later, these lovely riders came back to me and said, Nika, I cannot believe the difference, not only in my bowel movements, but I have more energy. Usually when I have my croissant and coffee for the morning, when it gets to about 10 a.m., I'm ravenously hungry. Or if I'm too busy to eat, I then eat at 3 p.m. and I eat the entire cupboard because I'm just so hungry. This is the key to having a good breakfast. The third anchor point in a system that seriously helps when it comes to fat loss and staying in shape is managing your cortisol. Cortisol is a word that is being thrown around so much. And if you're someone who doesn't quite understand it, comment below, send me a message, and I can do a video explaining the importance of understanding how to manage your cortisol. For years, I was doing everything right. I was going to the gym, I was eating healthy foods, all the standard things we do in our teenage and 20s, but actually we are now in our 30s and going into our 40s and our body's changing. So guess what? Our system has to change. I recognized that no matter what I was eating and exercising, I still had this stubborn belly fat. I still had this cortisol belly. It was driving me crazy. That's when I learned about how to manage and regulate my cortisol. This is what I teach you. This is what I can help you with. And it is so simple. 5 minutes a day, even broken up into 2 or 3 minutes throughout the day, absolute game changer in regulating your cortisol. You don't have to be sat down doing yoga meditation every single day. It would help, don't get me wrong, but if you're someone who's on the go too much and you have one place to be, then another place to be, but you feel the stress, you're looking down at your belly and going, I'm uncomfortable, cortisol is the key. These 3 anchor points that I've taught you today gave me and continue to give me stability when things are unstable. Most of us are chasing goals. When you start understanding your systems and work on auditing and refining your systems through the 3 things that I taught you in a previous video, go back and watch that if you missed that video, teaching you about trigger, process, and tracking, your system will help you achieve your goal on autopilot. That means that you don't have to be affected by anything happening through the day. So any emotional trigger, any unexpected incident, any unpredictability of a horse, it's all not going to matter because, let's face it, they will happen. It's life. But making sure that you have the correct system will guarantee you that you will achieve your goal. In my next video, lose 10 pounds in only 1 month, I'm going to walk you through the exact systems that I teach my clients so that you can achieve rapid fat loss for good without overtraining or undereating. If you haven't already, give me a follow and a subscribe, and don't forget, you are invited to join my school community, the Female Rider Code. Click in the link in the description.